Let's try a harder one.
That doesn't look as easy.
Yuck,
Oh, goodness.
yuck.
That does not look fun.
Oh no, there's fractions.
Fractions are your friend.
Fractions are your enemy.
So we can make things a little easier here. Here's what I would do, because I like fractions, but sometimes it's a little overkill or unnecessary to deal with them. One thing we can do in this first equation, how can we get rid of these fractions here?
Multiply by 2 and 3.
Multiply by 2 and 3, or just 6.
Yeah.
Right, 2 times 3? That'll get rid of both fractions. So if you multiply this first equation by 6, that will take care of both of those fractions. So let's start there. That just gives 12 minus y equals x. Oh, sorry, nope. Let's do this the proper way. That would be 6y over 2 equals 6x over 3. And then reduce those fractions. So that's 12 minus 3y equals 2x. There we go. Okay, that's just that top equation. We're just making it easier to work with for later on. Okay, this other equation, I'll do that one in green here just to the right. Let's play around with that one so it's a little easier to work with. I'm going to distribute in that 2 over 3. Okay, so that gives 4x over 3 minus 6y over 3 equals 4. And to get rid of those 3's,
Times by 3.
I can multiply everything by 3.
Or 6, I guess.
No.
No?
Only you do 6 if I had a 2 as well in the denominator. The reason why I multiplied by 6 last time is because I had 2 and 3.
Because there's different.
Right? I mean, you could multiply this by 6 and you still get rid of the 3's. You just have bigger numbers than what you need. So this gives 4x minus 6y equals 12. Okay? So I've got 2 new equations that I'm going to use elimination on. You with me? So I'm going to stack one on top of the other. How much space do I have? Yeah. So I'll switch to black now. Stack one on top of the other. So 12 minus 3y equals 2x. 4x minus 6y equals 12. Before I eliminate, what do I have to make sure about my terms? That they all line up, right? They don't line up right now, so I got to move some things around. So I'm going to change the top one. I'm going to bring this 2x over, and I'm going to bring the 12 to the other side. Follow me? Okay, just so all my constants line up, my x's line up, my y's line up. So that gives negative 2x minus 3y equals negative 12. And then the bottom should line up with everything. It's a lot of work to do before we even eliminate anything.
Well, what if you don't bring it over, though? Because...
Won't work.
Yeah, I know, I saw that.
So you with me?
But,
Can you just scroll out so I can see the...
Yeah.
Thanks.
how would you know to bring it over, though?
To use elimination, your terms have to line up. Your x terms have to line up, your y terms, and your constants. That's how I know to bring things over. Because right now, I have a constant and an x. My y's line up, and I have a constant and an x here. So I need to move things around so that the right terms line up. Alright, so looking just at this part here, which variable are we going to eliminate?
12.
12 is not a variable.
3y and 6y.
You want to eliminate the y's?
But then if you times the top one by 2, then you eliminate the x's.
You eliminate both the x. Oh. Oh.
See that? Yeah.
Let's see what happens. Let's multiply the top equation by 2.
Because one of them's
Good, someone
negative.
saw it. Awesome. Let's multiply that top guy by 2. I'm going to go over here, make a new column. This gives me negative 4x minus 6y equals negative 24. And then the bottom guy is 4x minus 6y equals 12. This is an interesting situation to be in, because if we subtracted these two equations, which variable would be eliminated? Y. If we added, which variable would be eliminated? X. Yeah. Cool.
Weird.
Let's add, just because we haven't done that yet. Okay, so let's add these two equations. So negative 4x plus 4x is 0. Yes, we eliminated. That's what we want. Negative 6y plus negative 6y, be careful.
Negative 12.
Negative 12y. And negative 24 plus 12 is negative 12. Okay? So that gives,
Positive 24.
divide out that negative 12.
Oh no.
Y is just plain old 1. Lots of work just to get to 1.
Yeah.
And now to find x. Again, you can use any previous equation that has x in it. You've got lots and lots of options here. How many options do you have? You've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 options. Man. So maybe using like one of these would be a good idea. I wouldn't suggest using one of these because then you have to deal with the fractions. But I'm going to use, I'll circle it in purple. Let's use
The blue one.
this one right here.
Yeah.
Let's use that guy. Okay? So we're putting in 1 for y. So that's 12 minus 3 times 1 is 2x. So that's 12 minus 3 equals 2x. 12 minus 3 is 9. Right? Yes. Equals 2x. So therefore, x equals 9 over 2. Okay, so our intersection is 9 over 2, 1. Whew!